So, Casa, you told me a little about the final walkthrough earlier. I'm just kind of confused. Like, what is the final walkthrough again?
So most of the time with my clients, I love doing final walkthrough. So final walkthrough is really important for the buyers because the last time probably they saw the house was if they were doing an inspection or when they viewed the property. So that might lapse, 20 days, 30 days. So during that time, if we don't do a walkthrough, we don't know. And usually I like doing a walkthrough with my buyers, right before they sign documents and before closing. And that happens to be, 3 days before closing. So what we do is we schedule with the agent, set up a time 3 days before closing or signing, and we go view the property. It's very basic most of the time. We're gonna look at the property, walk around the house, make sure the important things is to check under the sink. What if this house was vacant and the water line blew up and the house is flooded? What if it was a windy weekend and a big tree branch has fallen on the tree? Or maybe it was snowing and the car has slid and smashed into the house and this house was vacant, so nobody knows if this house was damaged or not. So it's just a good way to put the eyes on the house and walk around to make sure the house is good as we saw it last time, no major issue has happened. So that way, as a buyer, when they go sign the document and the transaction close, we're hoping that everything was good and the house transferred to the buyers and they're good to go. But sometime it could be, there might have been, like I said, a tree has fallen on the house. I've seen it a few times. The property is still, the owner for the property is still the seller, so that's who's responsible for it. Versus if we don't do a walkthrough, buyer sign the document, it closes, and we pull up to the house and there's a big tree branch has fallen in the home. At that time, the responsibility has moved into the new buyers. So it's usually to protect the buyers that we do a final walkthrough.